Hey guys, welcome to One Mustard Seed Soaps. Thanks for tuning in. First of all, I want to let you know that I am going to be doing the cut of the 4 holiday soaps that I showed on Facebook yesterday. But first I wanted to just give you a little update of what's been going on in One Mustard Seed world and a little bit in my personal world. Haven't been able to do or just falling behind with demand and getting the videos out. So I know I haven't been doing a lot of videos lately. I hope to get back to that. If I'm being completely honest, I don't love to do them. It's just not my forte being on video, but I'm trying to embrace it because in today's age and business, you really just do have to do it. Because I'm much more comfortable with you just looking at my hands cutting the soap. But I wanted to come on here and tell you that I haven't been doing or getting to the videos because we have had a couple of life events. If you know me personally, you may know that my husband was laid off a couple of months ago, so he is looking for a job, but I had to go full steam ahead with One Mustard Seed for the holidays to just try to bring in as much income as I can from the business. And it's been wonderful and everyone's been very supportive. And business has been good, but it's also been, really demanding and hard to get everything done and manage. And the videos just seem to come last. I have a number of them stored on my phone. I finally just stopped taking them because I was like, I'm not getting to it anyway. So that is a one thing. And just on that note, my husband is by trade a project manager, but it's just terrible time with the holidays to be looking for a job. So in the meantime, while he's looking, and again, who knows where this will lead, but he took a job at Starbucks. So he's been training to be actually shift manager, I guess, but he's been doing the barista work at Starbucks, which is completely not at all in his wheelhouse, but he's having a really good time. He's getting to, talk to people, and instead of sitting on the computer all day like he normally is and works from home, he's been out there getting, working the drive-through and handing out dog bones, and he just comes home excited. I don't think he ever has had a job like this in his life. So it's actually been a really good experience, and I get free Starbucks out of it. So that's pretty awesome too. So anyways, he will, continue to look, and who knows, maybe this all happened and will lead to the job that he's supposed to have. So another thing that has happened, many of you know, if you are friends with me on Facebook, that my parents, who are currently 80, well, 79 and 80, they are the ones who do all my soap packaging for me. And they usually come over about every other Friday, and we have hundreds of bars of soap, and they stay all day, and we eat and have fun and package soap. And it is just something we look forward to, and just such a blessing for me to have them over every Friday. It gives them something to do and gets them out, and they say they really look forward to it, and it's free labor. But anyhow, so the day after Thanksgiving, my mom had kind of an emergency, or did have an emergency, and ended up in the hospital, and come to find out she had a 10-centimeter tumor that had taken over her right kidney. And it was a pretty horrible few days. We dropped everything, and that happened on Friday. She got the kidney out on Wednesday. The blessing of it all is that it all did happen very quick, and they were able to get that out of there. The margins were clean, the lymph node was clear, and so it was just most huge, I can't speak English. It was the biggest blessing, even though she's gone through a lot. Just it couldn't have been a better outcome. And the doctors say that she has had this thing growing probably for like 10 years. So at 80, she's gonna have a new lease on life. No dialysis, at least now, don't need it. The other kidney is really used to functioning by itself. So that's another thing kind of threw me for a loop. I have been really struggling to get back with everybody over the past few weeks. And so if I've missed you, I apologize. I have, if you have reserved soap, I have it reserved with a note on it, set aside for you. So I will be working over the next couple of days to make sure that I get back with everybody, see if you still want it. And of the soaps that I'm about to show you that I'm going to cut, I already have some of those bars reserved from folks who knew I was going to be doing that last batch, and then there will be a few up for grabs as well that I'll be posting. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick update on where we are. We're going full steam ahead in 2019. I have a goat milk line that I'm coming out with, and the bath bombs are out. I don't have them on the website, but they are out and about, and I have had them at the events where I've been. And I have some lotion in the works, lip balm. These things are not on the website yet, but they will get there. So anyway, thanks for being patient with me. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for checking in. You know, with my mom, I appreciate all the prayer and all the support from you guys. And so with that, I will get to the cut, and I'm going to shut this off for a little bit and readjust, and then get back with you. Okay, welcome back. The first soap that I have is There's Something in the Air, and the batches that I did of this earlier in this season were cold process, so I was able to do the design a little bit differently. The ingredients are the same in this soap, and the colors are the same, although hot process and cold process, they go through different temperature stages, and that sometimes does affect the colorant. So the colors may look a little bit more muted in this one than they did in the cold process, because the cold process was able to go through this gel stage, which heats up really, really hot, and it just makes for more vibrant colors. So anyways, probably more information than you need to know, but I'd like to give you a little bit of the why. I get asked a lot of questions about soap, and I myself am still learning. So anyway, so we're going to cut into this one, and so this is Something in the Air, and it's got like an apple pine kind of scent to it. It smells like Christmas. And I just did some simple swirls on these. Oh, but it turned out pretty cool. So we're just going to go ahead and cut and see how these turned out. Nice. I do like it. When I made the other loaf of this, or loaves of this, I was able to do this technique. It's a two-step process, and it's I actually make it, cut the sides, and then line. The next day I cut those sides into little slabs and line the mold with it. You know, of course, my goal will be to get some video of that next year. When I'm doing that again, it won't be Christmas scents, but maybe I'll be able to do something springy with that. So these are old standby, just, I love them. These swirl in the middle anyway. But anyway, gosh, it smells so good. So good. And if ever you get a piece, the kind of the end pieces, a lot of times they weigh just a little bit more and have just a little bit more soap in them. So if ever you get an end piece, you'll see it kind of has a different look to it. Where it was at the end of the mold. More so on hot process than cold process, actually. All right, so my next loaf, this is the frankincense and myrrh. Turned out really cool. This has got it's all the same colorants. It's got the micas and the carbonated activated charcoal in it. And then the top is just, that's some sugar that I put some gold mica on. And I'm going to turn this sideways so that hopefully we can keep that from dragging and making marks down the soap. Let's see how we do. Okay. Awesome. It turned out really pretty. And this scent is really nice too. Ooh. That one turned out very cool looking. Love that. Really neat. So we had, yesterday, I made these 4 batches, and when I make 4 different soaps at the same time in the crock pot, even though it's the same recipe, well, I make sure I do the same recipe, it's still, with all the different colorants and the timing of it all, it ends up being quite an undertaking. For me anyway. If they didn't have any colorants and were just a plain, you know, say I was just going to do rose clay at the end, or leave it natural, then it would be a no-brainer. But with all the different colorants, it just makes things crazy. So it was snowing yesterday. We got a foot of snow here yesterday. And so school's out today. I'm off today anyway from my regular job. But school's out today and maybe out tomorrow. So it was just a really great day to just submerge myself. And I could hear the snow on the side of the house and see it out the window. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful day to be making Christmas scented soaps. Okay, let me just clear that off there. This one is cinnaberries. Just a little bit. And I just stuck some of my pearlized sugar balls on top. I kind of have an excess of those, and I thought, well, I'll just stick those on there for decoration. The pink turned out on this a little bit more neon pink than I really had intended, but I'm going to roll with it, and we'll just, this is one that I actually have been trying to get to, and it's going to go right down the middle of that bowl. Oh, wow. That's actually pretty cool looking. Looks like a flower. Okay, let's see. Maneuvering, and this is one reason I don't love using these balls. I've used them before, but it's because you have to kind of maneuver around them. There you go. And they are dragging a little bit, which isn't making me happy. We'll see if this one comes out all right, because there's none of the little balls in the way. Yeah. Pretty cool. It smells wonderful. Okay. What I need to do is mark my mold and put when I use little balls or something that's going to stick up or get in the way of the blade, I need to maneuver around it. Of course, I haven't taken the time to do that. Another New Year's resolution. All right. So it's just a tiny bit of that green color in it. Oh, barely cleared. Pretty though, and it smells amazing. Okay. Very pretty. Alrighty. Let's see, am I going to get lucky? No, you're going to be right in the middle. Alrighty. Okay, and now this end piece actually is too thin. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but it's probably too thin, so I'll probably use that for samples. 'Cause I have a minimum weight that I like to have on my soaps, at least 4 ounces, or like 4.5 ounces. So if it's beneath that, then I don't package it up. All right, and then this last one is one that I made before, and I believe it should look some sort of similar, because I did make this hot process before, except I just didn't put the little balls on the top. And we'll see if maybe, I'm sorry I did. But, alrighty. And this is just really simple. The thing is, this is sweet gingerbread. And the thing is, with anything that has vanillin or vanilla in it, it tends to turn the soap a brown color, or at least a tan. You can counteract that with some titanium dioxide, which is a white. But I didn't, except for the top part, which is kind of supposed to be like frosting. Just that very little bit. I just used some brown mica so that it would be more of a pretty brown than just a, soap vanilla turning the soap brown kind of thing. I tried to space these out a little bit more, these pearls, so each one of them got one. And this smells awesome, amazing. And again, this is sweet gingerbread. And once I completely have straight who I have, how many of these bars are on reserve, then I will put these on Facebook. Probably not the website, definitely not the website. It's just not gonna happen. But these do smell so awesome. I love the smell of that. I'm gonna miss the smell of that one at my events because it draws people over. It smells so good. Alrighty, so that is it for today. I'm glad you tuned in, and I finally had a chance to just let everybody know what's been going on with One Mustard Seed. Don't know if I'll get to any more videos by the end of the year. I will try, but if I do not, I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday. I hope that you get to spend it with people that you love, whether or not that's in person or on FaceTime or whatever. And I am wishing everyone a blessed 2019, and I am excited to share what's going to happen with One Mustard Seed with you. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for your support of my itty bitty business, and just love you guys. Be blessed.